Hello everyone, CMeeCraft here, and welcome to Do Not Feed the Monkeys 2099, or at least the demo of it. A little while back I played the original Do Not Feed the Monkeys. Y'all seem to enjoy it, and so now Do Not Feed the Monkeys 2099 I believed comes out in I think like late to mid-May, so it's not out yet, but there is a demo available on Steam, so that's what we'll be playing today, and we're gonna take a look at this and probably do some investigation, have some fun, maybe feed a bit of monkeys. I think it's sci-fi themed this time around, so let's go for it. Dear client, this demo is being made available to you to study the possibility of transferring to you the lifetime membership in the Primate Observation Club you inherited from your uncle. To finalize this process, I urge you to read and accept the attached terms of the agreement. Best regards, A. Prince. Private Observation Club rules. 1. Acceptance of these terms and conditions will give you access to the cages available in the Monkey Vision application, which must never be uninstalled. Number 2. As a potential lifetime member of the club, you are obligated to purchase a total of 9 cages in the next 5 days. 3. Disclosing information about the club or its activities is not allowed under any circumstances. We'll just ignore the fact that I'm making a YouTube video and posting it for the whole internet to witness. 4. Any interaction with the primates under observation is strictly forbidden. Remember, do not feed the monkeys. Okay, sounds good to me. Day 1, installing Monkey Vision. Okay. Well, let's take a look. Oh, we got the Lizard Man, we got a factory, some sort of residence. Is that a space station? Let's look at our emails. Dear member, as a member of the club, we are offering you the privilege of... Hello? Okay. We're offering you the privilege of collaborating with our wildlife observation studies. To do so, we request that you provide certain information regarding some of the cages installed in your Monkey Vision. Once the accuracy of your information has been confirmed, you will be compensated for your time. Alright, so far, so same as the first game. Dear member, we remind you that you can use the thumbnail panel in your Monkey Vision to facilitate your observation tasks. To activate it, right-click on one of your cages. You can toggle back to the full screen and view by right-clicking the panel a second time. Okay, and cage recording. Please be informed that for the low price of 50 credits, you can unlock the recording utility in your Monkey Vision. To do so, click the red button, and yeah. Okay. You can see me if you wanted to. Click on the words and yell. Gotcha. What kind of psychologist ignores the patients? Damn it, I need you! As I've told you several times now. I have an exclusive arrangement with my new patient. Interesting. That's not fair! I started coming to you before she did. I was here first! Please, doctor, my rage attacks are getting worse. You have to help me! I'm sure there are other excellent professionals who can... No! You're the top specialist and... Interesting. I only respond when I'm in a trance! You said so yourself! I'm sorry, but I have to ask you to leave. What's this? Ooh, wee waggle chat. Greetings. I'm Mr. Prince. Your late uncle's attorney. Hello. I'm writing to assure myself that all the arrangements related to the inheritance have been taken care of. Tell me, have you formalized your membership in the club? Yes, it seems so. In that case, all that remains is for me to offer you my services. As a lawyer, although I don't personally know the inner workings of the club, I advised your uncle about his affairs whenever he needed it. And I could do the same for you. How much would your services run me? Let's just say that a debt to your family obliges me to volunteer my services. Moreover, I'm aware of your employment situation. To describe all those temporary jobs in a less depressing manner, although now that you're in the club, your finances might improve. What do you mean? I don't know much more than that, but in the years I spent advising your forebears, I have observed that joining the club transformed their lives. Could you tell me a bit more about my uncle? Indeed. Sometimes I forgot that you two didn't know each other, although that's understandable. Your uncle was a very reserved person. I imagine that given the circumstances, you were surprised to receive your inheritance, and I suppose that you were no less surprised to discover what it consisted of. But I guarantee that access to the club is the most valuable inheritance possible. I see that you know quite a bit about the club. Not at all. As I understand it, the only way of joining it is to inherit a membership. And I wasn't so lucky. Although it might please you to know that your uncle joined that way, and others before him. Generation after generation. The little I know is from having advised them all these years. Wait a minute, you advised all of them? How old are you? I'm sure you know that saying. With age comes wisdom. Let's just say that I know a lot. And since I'm his attorney, that's all you should care about. What can you tell me about the club? They're quite strict. If I were you, I'd comply with the terms and conditions you signed. Although in reality, it all boils down to just one rule. And what rule's that? To comply with the commitment level demanded by the club. To do so, you will have to purchase cages. Every 5 days, the club will evaluate whether or not you've met the minimum number set for you as an objective. If you have, they'll promote you to a higher level. If not, you'll be expelled and lose all your privileges. Wasn't it a lifetime membership? In effect, yes. Your obligation to the club is lifelong. However, the entity reserves the right to expel you if you break its rules. Okay, well, I've got to go. It's good to have a lawyer on my side, though. Of course. You'll want to explore the club on your own. Goodbye, and thank you for receiving me. Alright, back to this. Okay, so... Okay, so we've got a psychologist. Alright, yeah. Research the terms written on your notebook by clicking on one word to enter it into the search engine, then click Search For Me button. You can also research a pair of terms by clicking on 2 words. Gotcha. Let's search on... Okay, we don't find anything for psychologist. Devon plus psychologist. Trance psychologist. Devon trance. Okay. Nothing of use thus far here. Okay. What do we got here? Just Lizard Man doing some document something. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Ooh, a diploma. Okay, well, we know this person's licensed at least. We're educated. Okay, this to me screams one of those places that doesn't actually matter. This one might. A red spiral, strange device, a satellite. Okay. So, if you aren't familiar with Do Not Feed the Monkeys, basically what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to just kind of get information on all of these places and see if I can kind of piece together what's going on. Satellites? Is there any info on satellites? Artificial satellites. Okay, yeah. I know satellites exist. I know they're a thing. Red Spiral. Name of the first candy placed on the market by the Wilder's Food Company in 2063, which has since expanded to become one of the 6th largest companies in the galaxy. The term may also refer to the Big Dark theory, promoted by the Conspiracy Academy, with which the company has been embroiled in an intellectual property dispute over the Red Spiral for decades. Interesting. Let's look up Big Dark. Big Dark theory. According to the theory of the conspironic branch of the Guardians of the Vortex, the origin of the universe is a black vortex from which various red spirals emerged. These spirals tie everything they touch together and tend to be featured in the iconography of the School of Thought. Oh, welcome to the Guardians of... Is something going on? Oh, our appointment was for almost an hour ago. I wouldn't have come at all if my manager hadn't made me. So consider yourself lucky. Is this a plant person? Alright. What would you like to share with me today? Well, I'm rereading my favorite literary work. Ah, terrific. You know that I'm very interested in your interpretation of the pilot. He's a monster who spends all his time with a little kid who he sees as very grown up for his age. Only an imbecile like you could find that creep interesting. Why, you son of a Foey! I'm 222, all yours. Enough of this nonsense. Tell me exactly when you started thinking that way. What, you're an imbecile? Or that you're an imbecile? I figured that out in 222, our first session. That's enough. You're an insufferable egoist. I'm always thinking you're better than everyone else, but you're just a third-rate celebrity. And now you get to be a chicken. What? Ooh, what would your fans say if they saw you like this? Okay, this is where maybe a recording thing would be useful. I feel much more relaxed now. Okay. What was I saying? Yes, about my reading. I was telling you that as I'm the biggest... The desert in the character that best is the character that best represents me. And I don't feel so good. I need to leave. Okay, so this is definitely used for the recording. Let's buy it. So we'll probably do something with that tomorrow. Any parting words, psychiatrist? New progress notes. The patient is a horrible person. Damn it, I'd better leave this for tomorrow. Alright. What time is it now? 8. Oh, it's 6 o'clock, roughly. Okay, well, we were working on the other one. Right, Guardians of the Vortex. Official order of the Conspiracy Academy. We are in charge of safeguarding cosmic order and uncovering the great mysteries of the universe. Do you want to learn its secrets too? If you think you're ready to wake up, call SB 322174333 and our leader Nathan Wood will guide you to the truth. If you have a contact in your notebook, you can use the telephone or chat by clicking the corresponding icon. Remember, the chat also lets you send videos. Nathan! You reached the Guardians of the Vortex, the official order of the Conspiracy Academy. As a matter of Academy policy, our group has complaint forms available in case you find our service unsatisfactory. From all of us at the association, we would like to congratulate you for taking the first steps on your journey towards awakening to reason. This is Nathan. How can I help you get closer to the truth? Nathan, wait, you're the leader of the order? I see that you already know quite a bit about our organization. People who take the time to inform themselves are always welcome here, but remember that the real challenge isn't finding out what other people already know, but finding out what they don't want us to know. I imagine you're calling to find out more about our organization and the universal truths we've uncovered, right? Marvelous, marvelous. We need more people willing to open their eyes. Ask me anything you want to know. Every question brings us closer to the truth. What does your order do, exactly? Very good question. Our order specializes in one of the 4 theories regarding the origin of the universe accepted by the Conspiracy Academy. How can I explain it to you? I know. Have you heard that thing about how a butterfly flapping its wings can trigger a tornado halfway around its own planet? That's because of the existence of a series of strings in the form of a spiral that join various zones, events, and creatures across the entire space-time continuum and link their destinies. He's going on about string theory now. I know this isn't actually string theory. I think. Anyways, I can't get into too much detail with a sleeper, but in short, the Order is responsible for maintaining those spirals in their natural state because there are malignant forces trying to alter them for their own benefits. What would happen if the malignant forces were successful? The fact is that these spirals originated in the vortex from which the universe emerged. If someone or something were to disrupt its delicate balance, that vortex would absorb us all and we'd end up on what we call the other side. Any other question I can answer to help you see the truth? So, how did you get to be leader of the Order? That's easy. It was my turn this year. All the Academy's orders use a rotating leadership system to keep the leaders from being corrupted by too much power. It's not the worst idea. The truth is, we make all important decisions as a group, so the leader is just a figurehead. Now there are some extra tasks like, well, answering the holocommunicator. And we also get to take home one item from the lost and found box. I've chosen a vintage record player. It's going to be great to listen to my LPs backwards. What else do you need to know to open your eyes to the truth and reason? How long have you been into conspiracy theories, Nathan? Oh, I started way before becoming who I am today. In a previous life, I remember when I was a squirrel on Earth, and instead of acorns, I was searching for the truth even then. Those were the days. Back then, I was only worried about the evil force that existed on that planet. You know, the one related to that number that is 2 times 3. Yes, the one that's double the sides of a triangle. Unfortunately, now that our universe has expanded, we know that there are much worse things, but at least now we're closer to the truth. What things are you referring to? I like your curiosity. Unfortunately, I can't give any more information about this theory to a sleeper. To learn about it in detail, you would have to get accepted into the Conspiracy Academy and study hard for around 14 years, not to mention the thesis you'd have to write. Okay, I'll think about it. Have any other questions that I can help you wake up? That's all for now. Okay, if you have any questions about our order, please don't hesitate to ask me. What else can I do for you? I should get going. Okay, but first, it would be great if you could rate our service. During this call, all your feedback will be reported directly to the Conspiracy Academy and help us improve as an order. It's a nothing but unadulterated nonsense and lunacy. Okay. Thanks for the feedback. Okay. Oh, what's this? Galbrush. The oddest names. A new study. Most popular names of the century. The data preservation. Top of the list. Galbrush, which has been becoming popular in 2041. Okay. What about the Galbrush satellites? There we go. TechPoint, the future of video games. A promising company expands its infrastructure. The young tech company has announced the launch of GameSat, a new satellite model that will be used to improve the video game industry. Its network already consists of 104 units, each of which will be named after a classic video game as a tribute. Interesting. Okay. GameSat. Okay, that's all we got on that. Is Galbrush a classic video game? Galbrush Woodhouse. Galbrush Woodhouse is the main character of Starship Monkeys, classic video game in the adventure genre, created by L. Murray in 2034. The creator acknowledged having based the character on his neighbor, which caused a great uproar when the supposed muse claimed to know nothing of the events, much less Murray himself. Interesting, interesting. Okay, let's look at number 1, because we got more stuff here. Is any of it useful? Is Devon a thing? Pigson on a Devon? This title refers to the 2079 painting that popularized the work of Mark Miracle, whose art is characterized by the use of vanilla pudding as a raw material? Yeah, that doesn't seem useful. Not Pawe. Name of Hawaiian origin that means dark, ornate, and inscrutable. Creation. And by which the first black hole ever photographed in human history is known. This denomination is also used by the other island species, which, tired of coming up with names for celestial bodies, adopted some names used by Earthlings. Right. Do these two together mean anything? They don't. Okay. A psychologist diploma. No. A diploma. Okay. Celebrity psycho. Any celebrities? Use our new app to send us a video. Goss.up. Okay. So we're definitely... we might want to go to sleep, because I think we've done most of what we can do for now. Well, let's see if we can call Nathan about this game set. He wishes Guardians of Vortex, yada yada yada. The official order of the Conspiracy Academy, this number. I know I'm surprised to hear from you again, considering how displeased you were with my assistance last time. I don't know what you can expect from a person whose every utterance is, how did you put it? Yes, pure unadulterated lunacy and nonsense, so you tell me. What do you know? I wanted to chat about a satellite that someone has attached a mysterious device to. What do you know about GameSat? Hang on. You know about it? How can that be? Wait a minute. You're not trying to spy on us, are you? No spies never come at you head on like this. That means you're one of us. Why didn't you say so before? This is wonderful. So I'll bring you up to date on our investigations. We truth seekers have to work together. My order started to investigate that UMO, unidentified malignant object, as soon as our sensors picked up on its signal. And according to our records, that thing is supposed to be deactivated. Unfortunately, that's practically all we could know without analyzing it in person. Yeah, I'd like to be able to look it over for clues, but getting that close to a UMO is too risky. Even so, what is clear is that it has an evil aura that we need to deal with. You've surely felt it too. But don't worry, we have a detailed plan to clear the universe of its dark presence. What are you gonna do? What we are going to do? You mean, comrade, we're going to blow that hunk of junk sky high! A few weeks ago, the Academy financed the shipment of an extremely advanced spider probe to its location, and bingo, it attached itself to the UMO and penetrated its security system. That enabled us to hack into it to activate its self-destruct system from our channel at Chatolite Hack. It was a snap, but unfortunately not even our best hackers were able to defeat a security routine. Damn, we're so close. That's the last step. You have to help us. If you do, you'll be helping to destroy a powerful evil force, and naturally our order will be in your debt. What do you say? Alright. Can I do anything else for you, fellow traveler? I think that'll do. I gotta go. Of course, you must have lots to do. Goodbye! Alright, can I record this? Incompatible. Okay. Alright, well then, I guess might as well go to, Chatolite Hack. Hello? External request detected. Recovering last record from the system. Self-destruct routine configured. Confirm command. By correctly responding to the phases of the security sequence. Starting phase 1 of the protocol. I've seen space monsters. better looking than you. I've seen space. Thank you? Incorrect response. Drat. Self-destruct command cancelled. Proceeding to reboot the system. Warning. Communications will be cut off temporarily. Let's try this again. Drat. So I gotta figure out which... Oh, okay. Starship Monkeys. Classic video game in which the protagonist must become the best space pirate in the galaxy. Its sense of humor and famous insult duels are some of the key aspects that made it famous. Thereby, look up insult duels and Starship Monkeys. We'll get a guide. Haha! Okay. Okay, so now we have these. So I've seen space monsters better looking than you. You should have asked them for some beauty tips. You're the worst space pirate I've ever seen. I see you haven't looked in the mirror. Lucky for you. I'm the most fearsome space pirate. Everyone runs when they see me coming. You haven't said it. They're afraid they'll have to talk to you if they stick around. You haven't had a chance. I've never lost a duel. So this must be your first one. That explains everything. Fighting with someone the likes of you is a disgrace for me. That makes sense. Any defeat is a disgrace. Hello? External request detected. Recovering last record from the system. Self-destruct routine configured. Confirm command. By correctly responding to the phases of the security sequence. Wish I could. Starting with phase 1 of the protocol. I've seen space monsters better looking than you. You should have asked them for beauty tips. Correct response. Starting phase 2 of the security protocol. I'm the most feared space pirate. Everyone runs when they see me coming. That's if they're afraid they'll have to talk to you if they stick around. Haha. They're afraid they'll have to talk to you if they stick around. Correct response. Starting phase 3 of the security protocol. You don't stand a chance. I've never lost a duel. That makes sense. Nope. So this is your first one. That explains everything. Haha. All phases of the protocol. Passed. Security routine completed. Starting self-destruct routine. Blocking security systems. Deactivating all alarms. Disconnecting communication systems. Oh. Well then. Oh, ring? Hello? Who's calling me? Hello? Hello there, comrade. This is Nathan from the Guardians of the Vortex. I'm calling you because after a thorough review of the data collected by our sophisticated systems, we can confirm without any doubt that the malignant satellite is kaput. My intuition tells me that you had something to do with it. Well, my intuition and the last entry in the record of our hacking chat. I'm right, aren't I? Yes. I knew it! You've helped us put a stop to a powerful evil force, and we're dying to hear how you did it. Ah, and I still haven't told you the best part. If you like, you can tell us in person. During our investigation, we discovered that you're not an official member of the Conspiracy Academy. At the moment, you heard right. You've more than demonstrated that you're one of us. So the Academy has decided to offer you one of our valuable and extremely rare VIP passes. Yes, a volunteer intergalactic patrolman pass, so that you can join us if you want to. We'll be passing through your system in a few weeks, so think it over, and if it sounds good, we'll welcome you with open arms, comrade. I guess that's good? We'll say it's good.